Don't Vote Labour Again, Episode 53. The Conservative governments of Johnson and Sunak had created several unitary authorities in exactly the same manner. Dorset was the first for the treatment in 2019. The county's 8 district councils abolished, along with 2 unitary authorities, Bournemouth and Poole. It was replaced with 2 new unitary authorities, Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole, and Dorset. In 2020, Buckingham's County Council and its 4 districts were dissolved, resulting in 1 unitary authority, Buckinghamshire. Northamptonshire in 2021 was the next victim. The county's 7 districts were replaced with 2 unitaries, North and West Northamptonshire. Cumbria saw the same thing in 2023, its 6 district authorities becoming 2 omnipotent councils, Cumberland and Westmoreland and Furness. In the same year, North Yorkshire County Council was abolished, with its 7 districts becoming the 1 unitary of North Yorkshire. Somerset County Council and its 5 district councils were replaced by the 1 unitary Somerset. So the Tories are at it too. Farage, of course, would say that the big parties both play the same game in order to crowd out the smaller parties, and he'd be right. It probably won't be a major Tory attack angle for this reason. Back to Labour, the government invited all 31 councils due to have elections in 2025 to submit proposals for reorganisation and also to request their elections be called off. Local government minister Jim McMahon specifically wrote to 3 county councils on December the 16th. He asked Devon, Essex and Hertfordshire if they would like to be prioritised for reorganisation and thus cancel their May elections. They had until January the 10th to decide. Talk about an ultimatum. This coincided with the announcement of a white paper on the matter by the Deputy PM Angela Rayner. These developments are what caused the initial consternation about election postponement we saw before Christmas. By January the 15th, 18 councils of the 31 had requested their elections be postponed. Rayner said she had only accepted half of these requests, explaining, "I've only agreed to postpone elections in places where this is central to our manifesto promise to deliver devolution." This development has now evolved into the first wave of the process, the reorganisation of 7 counties and the 56 councils underneath them, plus 4 unitary councils also within those counties. These 60 councils will be merged into a much smaller number of unitary authorities. Labour will also install elected metropolitan mayors. With the district councils, the government minister for local authorities can simply order elections to be postponed. In county councils, the council has to vote on it. The government then has 1 year to reorganise before the ministerial order must be reissued or the vote must be held again. The changes in councils will need to be approved by Parliament, which will easily happen with Labour's majority. The first counties are likely to be Essex, Hampshire, Hertfordshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Surrey and the Isle of Wight. The plan for Essex, where I am from, is publicly known. Essex is currently the home of 14 local authorities. 2 are unitary councils, Southend and Thurrock. 12 have 2-tier local government. These are Basildon, Braintree, Brentwood, Castle Point, Chelmsford, Colchester, Epping Forest, Harlow, Malden, Rochford, Tendring and Uttlesford. The current plan is to abolish Southend and Thurrock, then split Essex into 2 or 3 unitary councils, each containing at least 500,000 people. If the plan is approved by Parliament, Essex County Council will cease operations in April 2027, following elections in May 2026. Presumably it needs time to arrange a handover. Hampshire has 11 districts and 2 unitaries, Portsmouth and Southampton. Isle of Wight is a unitary already and will probably be amalgamated with Hampshire. Hertfordshire, Norfolk, Suffolk and Surrey have no unitaries, with 10, 7, 5 and 11 district councils respectively. On the radar for the same treatment in the near future is Cambridgeshire and Lancashire. Kent was one of those who submitted their plan, but was rejected by Rayner, much to the chagrin of the Tory leader of Kent Council, who was very keen on dissolution. Essex will get its equivalent of a metropolitan mayor. Norfolk and Suffolk will get a joint one, as will Sussex and Brighton. 2 other areas will get mayors without any reorganisation: Cumbria, Cheshire and Warrington, and Hampshire and Solent. These are from my article series Don't Vote Labour Again, published on my Substack, link in description. I usually split each subject into smaller episodes. In the description, you will find links to the other episodes. You can also check out my playlist to find every single one. Please support me in my work by subscribing to this channel, subscribing free to my Substack, and by liking and sharing. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon as we plumb the depths of this dreadful government.